Jayhawks ready to kick it away first.
Oh, where my controller?
And this
Who
game
kicked that
will
near
start
you?
with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position.
Give me 1 second to like this, Calvin. I'm over here saying shit up. Stream, Calvin. Oh, okay. All right, where that thing at? You ready, Calvin? It's on you.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, nice job hauling that
I might need
pass
to
in.
try
I tell
these
you,
New
he
Year's.
keeps
This is the new
defenses on
shit.
their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college, we used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernia schools. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Wild. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the pitch.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24.
I want to switch to that one shit.
Stand tall?
To the, how they got it
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And man, you knew he could do it.
Can
right?
you do it
That's
in this?
why
I got to
you
be in
wanna
the
third
setting
and short.
setting.
This offense, he drops back to pass. Everybody thinking pass, but he knew exactly where he needed to get. Lowered the shoulder, got there, got a little extra, but that's why this offense is so hard to defend.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
back to pass. It's Daniels. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive way to get a hand in there and knock it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets, right?
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown Seminoles.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra.
It was supposed to be picked, but I'll take it.
Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together,
bitch,
and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Hey, don't let me find out, Calvin.
Point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field, and they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown.
It's a way that you can block punts on here. You know, I gotta say tapped into all the cheating shit. So
he'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there.
Nah, I just be on. I was on TikTok looking at the gameplay, and you know how niggas be like, "Oh, I found this glitch and da da da." I'm like, bruh, y'all niggas is finding glitches before the game even really drop is crazy.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing. And it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking
How I
to
shake
throw,
my
it's
defensive
Marshall.
shit. Damn, I'm fucked up. I can't see.
That's reeled in. It's Pickett. And good
Hold on
coverage
before you
by
snap the ball,
defense,
Calvin.
just
I'm
a
trying to
short
fix my
gain.
cameras.
Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Makes him talk to the hand. He breaks a tackle. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab
That's a
on the
good
left.
catch.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Can't get him to the ground.
Do the switch stick work
You
with here,
definitely
Calvin?
want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. He's sacked.
I was going to pick the shit out of that.
Over it.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting the hit off.
Oh!
And picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40.
Okay, young
And a
man.
big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
He'll try to do it himself. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this.
What?
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
What? He threw the ball behind me? Like, what the fuck?
You stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Like, I ain't never seen no wild shit like that.
To reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Daniels. Looking for the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work.
How you move the D-line? Oh, never mind.
They'll run play action. Gets it to the back. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. A nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
All right, let me see how the fuck I do my D-line.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. On target. Breaks into the
trying to figure out how I move my D-line and shit.
On the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Jayhawks are marching down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards.
And you want to run
the
football.
How the fuck do you
that's
move
okay.
the
You'll
line,
take
Calvin?
some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I see D-line blocking.
Press right, left with the right.
All right, go ahead. You call your play. You can do what you got to do.
Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Jayhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Edwards.
I don't know how to manipulate
And
this
he
shit.
breaks the play. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you
Who
what,
we picked so
most of
far
the
for
time,
streaming
it
you?
requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was
So all of his friends from AMG.
And they did tack on the extra point. An impressive 66-yard
AMG.
touchdown
All of
drive.
them got
And
Professor
they
Rose.
finished it off with the score from the 4.
Yeah, what he doing is dope. But it really ain't teaching him shit.
On the move from inside his 5.
No, I don't know who that
Good
is.
job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Yeah.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Yeah.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, y'all can see that.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line. To the air on first down. They're working that left side.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Noles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That pass is incomplete. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted, messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Daniels. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Carter. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Tries to get it on the ground. Big on
what?
Big man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key.
All right, tell me how to do the D-line, bro. I got the shit up. LS. It says
nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got
blocking, composure, wear and tear, matchup. Is this not where I'm supposed to be at? This shit.
No, press right with the right analog, bro. Right analog to the left.
Looks as if they didn't
My
get
bad.
it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Right.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out. Still decline the penalty.
So flick it left. Oh, okay, I got it. Bet, good looking. Bet, that's all I needed. Now I'm in the game.
Good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Rushes on him. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Let's go!
Another incompletion on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused.
Did your controller just disconnect?
Third down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They booted away.
Go, keep going. Bro,
and the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
It's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Gives it on the option. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run.
That's a really good job on the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job on the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout.
Let's go!
To the right. Turning it on. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Oh, he typed the score. Okay.
And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like, hold on, he the type of nigga that can go on this.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hand.
No fumble. Like I'm right there with the play.
At the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire.
Wow, I couldn't get the jump. This shit. They wouldn't give me the jump.
And that one will put them up here in the second half. That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up
because our fucking album ain't selling.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Showing off the arms. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Yeah, man, you want to be creative. You want to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll dial up the run.
They got Lamar Jackson in.
And he's in. Touchdown, Chuck Jayhawk.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice...
Man.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
I'm doing that so fast. There's no way in hell they
this
let me
quarterback
do
was
that.
really struggling with his decision making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to...
They gave you the flag, too.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone.
Sun is down. It's cold.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Try to show.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Here's the pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Upstairs, he's got it. There he goes.
I fucked up.
He flips his field in
I
an
fucked
instant,
up.
and he's got him set up at the 20. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive. And I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do because this passing attack has not been great.
This one's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Knowles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He wants it all. And
they'll never let me throw it over
niggas. If he comes out and tries for 6, he'll be lucky. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
I'm about to say that ain't no pick.
And the defense has set him up. He takes it in.
It was supposed to be a pick underneath if it was a pick over top.
How about a game-changing play for this defense?
I was there.
In front of the football and knowing what
not the nigga that picked it, the nigga that was under.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14.
You use L1, a height modifier?
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Jenkins. Defense played the Wildcat very well.
I gotta figure out how to do them jukes with the, they were showing me in the thing.
So they come to the line and the Wildcat's gonna give them a different look. Back has it. Floating away. Throwing on the run. And the dive and the grab along the right sideline.
Like niggas can't follow.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the move, it's Edwards. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the ride. Now the toss. Hard running there. And they forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Let me get my defensive controls figured out a couple games, and I'm gonna be cool.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's gonna give them a different look. On the snap, it's Jenkins. Powers through the defender. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Under fire. He'll throw it.
Man.
Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks free and he might be gone. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Dropping back, it's Marshall. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, they take a sack right down by the goal line, guys, and I think the route concept really didn't help the quarterback out there. Normally, you're thinking this is going to be a quick hitter, get the ball out of his hands fast, but that was a very slow developing route concept. I think that's the biggest reason he got sacked.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here. Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Wild. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have
that's a fucking flag.
Get back in this
I'm
game.
watching him push the nigga.
Got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete. Smashes
Did I just start
he puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. He's got him. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Might be changing the route. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Wild. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Looking for the score.
Man, why is the pass so slow?
In the end zone. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception.
And it's nice to play defense.
That bitch was on a dot just slow.
They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail on the coffin.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's taking the shot. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it down the field. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Daniels. The throw. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And the Seminoles racing to the line in a hurry up. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
I'm just one piece, a larger puzzle, but every piece matters.
Working at United Healthcare, I've always wanted to see others succeed. I care about helping people. It's what I was put on this earth.
He's looking to pass.
Wow.
That thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to
I
corral
feel like
it.
those is easier to do on that one.
Touchdown! Special teams proving to be special.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. You got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the 2-point try. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Jayhawks. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Picked off to stop the threat. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass.
Going long. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Ollie, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Appreciate looking to take a shot. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find.
Alright, let's see what we do to save that. Where I find that shit at? How to put that shit on, that passing shit, the new shit. It's not revamp passing. Is it placement? Is that the new one? I'm in game options and I'm at passing mechanics. And passing type. That's the new one.
Wiki narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.
Here it goes. I was looking for this visual playback shit.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Alright, I'm ready. Yeah. I'm doing second day.
We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. The Hokies enter the stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the Baylor Bears and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
You go downstairs? Let's see where you went.
Headed outside, it's Hawkins. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. Tripped up for the tackle.
What?
That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play, but understand that guy's a weapon. Good job by the defense seeing it, breaking on the football.
I think it's the defensive shit we just did.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks it. That ball is live in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the Sunday. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
This thing got everybody with a fucking Instagram.
Sends the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers.
There he goes. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
That's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Fights off a defender. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackle.
Here's a little room there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot, like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You've got to get him involved.
Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Lagway wants to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Jukes his way for more.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Could be an alley. To the house. Touchdown, Baylor.
And this offense runs the option. They didn't need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding that what the defense is trying to do. He's got space. He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big
what did we put on, Calvin?
Touchdown play for this offense.
And he tacks on
what did we change? Because I see different shit going on.
run from inside his own 5.
Oh, no.
He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man, it's Reynolds.
I think the defense just lost track of where the tight end was. He was running his route to the outside.
See, baby screaming.
I think the DBs got occupied by some clear out routes, so the offense will take it and they keep the drive
one person
alive.
who we ain't gonna have? Neo. Was it Neo? He said he ain't know who his songs was? No, Wale. I'm thinking of Wale.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Flag wave. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Wide open downfield. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to...
Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Craven. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Corner's going to give them room. Running inside, it's Hawkins. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
There's a crease, and they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll go to the counter play. Oh, better look out. Turning on the Jets. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. So now it's second and long. keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Yeah, what a great second effort by the receiver. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And he scoots his way across the sidelines on the return. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They try to pop a run on the draw. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Bears in the hurry up.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Shakes off the defender. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Throwing, Lagway. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense and coverage forcing the incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. quickly to the tight end.
This shit.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense.
Oh, I was
Here
with my
they go.
mechanic
They're
and I
trying to
seen if he
score
wanted him
more
to come
points.
over tomorrow, but he
Got
already
3
left.
on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, other truck. I don't know if y'all got it looked at or not.
Here's Lagway to pass. Bring in the heat. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh, bro, I'm talking to you. I'm throwing picks and shit.
Ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room.
Bro, I gotta get off the phone. I'm fucking up. Too bad. I don't know what. I don't care what you need. Don't give a fuck what you need, bro.
Score on the interception. Touchdown, rookie.
And this is always the fine line as an offense.
Don't
You
niggas
want to
nigga
be
call.
aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half. But you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
I got a little piece right here.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Lagway wants to throw. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes. So you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after it. Let's see if they can keep it up.
So much shit done happened since
Virginia
then.
Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Now moving to his right.
Man, like that type shit, bro. What?
Back across his body, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's a play that
As soon as I start losing, everybody can leave me alone and stop fucking with me.
Like,
Watch.
in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen.
Man,
Maybe
this
that's
shit
the
is
interception
like
that
comical.
changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Throws for the tight
They
end.
don't want to make you miss
This
it.
will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on first down. Playing the pass, now forcing a 2nd down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on first down.
Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now, they are playing with tons of confidence.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Just about set to get this second half underway. on the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. The momentum has been taken away. The 21-point lead is gone. And now in a tie game, let's...
Get him!
Got room.
Go all the way!
Touchdown Bears! And that one will give him the lead.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I'll tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
I'm stopping it and everything. Make the tackle.
Nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defensive gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking
I'm there!
And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Going for 6.
Man, what?
Hokie. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Tight ends can be the quarterback's best friend down in this area of the field. When the windows get
no matter
smaller,
how much money
bigger
you're gonna be there,
targets.
they're
No
gonna
better
give
option than the big tight end.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Naylor sends out the offense to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Under fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. Now they'll run it to the right here. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Flagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. On the move, he fires.
Oh my God, this shit is so gay.
Number 3 on the day. How about that elusiveness? He's got space.
So now lineman can't make tackles? Oh my God.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This defense making a big play.
This shit is so gay.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover.
They let me avoid the sack to get through a pick 6. It's so gay.
Great play by the defense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Flagway flips it out in the flat.
No yard.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
The Bears want to pick up the tempo. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Freeman. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it. And
Come the fuck in. Like, there's no chance.
Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Throwing, Lagway. Escapes the pressure going right.
Man, what the fuck?
The quarter and the ball falls incomplete.
Nick, bro,
That's it
what
for
the
this period,
fuck?
and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going
Like,
to
that is
this
a
deficit.
look.
Let's take
It's
a
a
look at our game
dot.
stats before we move
Oh Oh my
When
God.
you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Again, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. And it's
Like, bro, I'm not
incomplete,
this
going
up
for the
hitting these
massive
receivers.
explosive play. Instead, they're looking at a third down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Lagway from the gun on third down.
I knew
Throws
that
to
was
the
a
wideout. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. The offense coughs it up. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting the first down. That's how you do it.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Here's Lagway to pass. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
From the gun on third down, Lagway gets rid of it. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust, and some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job by the receiver finding some space towards the sidelines. They get the completion and make the play.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Lagway wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble.
Man,
Another
all
interception.
these,
This guy
bro,
just can't find
some of
his
these is outrageous, bro. Like,
You get that quarterback, he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll. You roll with him. Those linebackers
like
are
these
supposed
ones
to
down
move
the
and
stretch
shift
is
with him.
outrageous.
Start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Here's a hit. Takes a hit
What?
as he fires.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Gets the back moving. The play action fake. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
They still
Now
gonna
on
let him
third
even
and
get
10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Lagway unloads to the wideout. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Trying to quiet this crowd, DJ Lagway. This time he's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Lagway to the air again.
Man, no fucking way.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college. He would have pulled me about 2 interceptions.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the fourth quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage.
Going deep. And it's taken away.
Like, your niggas get the tackle soon as the pick happened.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Throwing, Lagway finds his man. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Oh, my God.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. On the move at the 30.
You really suck, bro.
And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
You suck, bro. They really
offense,
giving
too.
you shit.
I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great
They
job
keep
making
giving
the
this nigga this
interception.
shit
And you're
like
right,
end
doing
zones.
something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's Lagway to pass. Fires to the wide.
I do not fuck with football, bro.
Complete, and he's
Fucking
lucky to get
football
that
game
one back.
sucks.
Almost intercepted. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Throws to the wideout.
Why are they lobbing it?
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches at...
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws yet another interception.
Run another one. Cause you seen people calling and Bree fucking with me.
That's when I scored.
No real, talk.
7.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
7.
Oh, hold on. I want to see how you do that. Figure out how we do that shit. Chevrolet. I chose to use the old settings. Now I want to try and use the new passing settings that they have. How do I change it? Revamped is a new one. That's what we need to change it to. What is it, revamp?
These are the best passing settings in college football 27 to always throw a perfect pass. First thing you're going to want to do is go down to settings, then click on game settings. You're going to want to scroll down to your passing mechanics, and on passing type, you want to pick placement and accuracy. Make sure you have pass increase on strong and the reticle speed on second. What this is going to do is going to give you full control on exactly where you want the ball every single time you pass it to your wide receiver. This is perfect for backdoor throws and pass leading the ball away from your defender. You're going to want to scroll down to where it says time base catching, minimum zone distance, and this is going to turn on your catch meter. You want to put it on 0 yards for offense.
Catching.
Going to be throwing non-slip. And then right all over the field, especially when you combine it with a new catch meter. What I recommend doing is first going into practice mode. That way you can practice retiming your catch meter and also practice pass leading away from it. And this is going to turn on your catch meter. You want to put it on 0 yards for offense. You're going to be throwing non-slip and right all over the field, especially when you combine it with a new catch meter. What I recommend doing is first going into practice mode. That way you can practice retiming your catch meter and also practice pass leading away from your defenders. Once you learn how to retime the catch meter, you're going to be unstoppable. Great offense in college football.
I figured it out. You go into the settings where we were just at, put it on pass and accuracy, then go down to catching and put both of them on 0. I'm about to test it out right now. Oh shit, I don't know how the fuck to do that. Yeah, I'm in practice. You said what? Yeah, but I'm not. It's popping up, but I don't know how to use it. What do you got to push when you catch it?
Flag 14! Flag 14!
Oh, I think you let go of the button. I remember you trying to catch it with. Make sure you throw it in the square. When you get that green, let go. Out of the triangle.
Here we go! Hey, move! Go, go! Ready? Ready, go!
Oh, I see what you're talking about. You push the button again. What do you push the? Do you push that exact button or a different button?
Hey, move! Ready, go!
You can press. Press this whatever, however you want to catch the ball. You got pressure.
I see what you're talking about.
Ready? 129, go, go!
Send it.
Ready, go!
It's kind of like the shot meter, kind of, but you gotta press a whole nother fucking button after you throw the ball. You do. To get the. However you want to catch it is how you gotta.
Wait, he got Sky Jackson in here too? He got Queen Naja. And Sky Jackson.
Everybody who ain't selling records. I don't know who Sky Jackson is.
Nigga, you don't know Sky Jackson? Nigga, that's the girl from Jessie, the black girl.
From what?
From Jessie. You know the show Jessie?
No.
No, Sky Jackson. You know Cameron Bryce, right? The nigga that passed away?
That sounds familiar.
What's his name? Oh, Cameron's voice.
That sounds familiar. Let me see. Let me look this person up. Sky Jackson. Oh yeah, I know who she is. It's on you, Calvin. Call it.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. One of the best environments in all of sports. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Restate the State Ball again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Huskers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it it back from inside the 15. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. On the option. Now the pitch. Turning it on. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab and blows loose.
Come the fuck on.
Defense grabs the football and there he goes.
Yeah, and that is so frustrating because he did the right thing. He got the first down, got past the sticks, but didn't do the most important thing, take care of the football, and that goes right back now to the defense.
And a great job, David, by the defense, not quitting on the play, right? Of course, they saw him getting the first down, but they were still pursuing. They still got hands to the ball. They were able to rip it away, and that is a huge game-changing, momentum-changing type play now.
Back to throw, it's Calandria. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
Deep shot for the end zone.
What? They made it. Oh, my God. This game gotta come to fuck on, bro.
These critical fourth downs, they found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Push you out
and with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They could make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Jackson. Oh, what a cut! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Under fire.
Man, what the fuck?
Incompletion on third down.
How the fuck is the nigga getting blown up into the fucking running back?
It was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh my fucking God. You gotta even do it on interceptions.
Defense, complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Looking for a huge play.
Man, what the fuck?
Taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Did you?
Trying to pick up a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it.
Bro, I want to quit, bro. This shit, that's 2 picks I supposed to have.
That's why you call them the money down, but just to get the drive started, man. You get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Looking to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking down the middle. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll try to do
I
it
know,
himself.
I seen him late.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love when quarterbacks do that. When you go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble. Right away the quarterback throws him the football. Don't worry about it. I got you. We need you to win this game. And that's going to help this receiver's confidence and his mojo moving forward. Really good job there by the QB.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Johnson looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Man, like what the fuck?
This defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the
Bruh, my nigga is streaking right there.
Got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Kansas State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He found the opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Ours ain't disrespected. That's what I'm
getting. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I'd
have a chance. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He's going for a big play downfield. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This
time,
that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And interesting, on third and short, man, a lot of time defenses get really, really aggressive, so they try to slip in the screen.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to...
Man! Stop this shit!
Did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively,
yeah, like one nigga's just a fumbling machine.
Turnover, and the offense falls.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Williams open on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Kansas State has it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wildcats! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Looking for blockers. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. To the air, it's Calandria. Setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable. On on the ground. It's Ives. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to run it to the right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires quickly. Crosses the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running inside. It's Ives. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this run.
And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Man, never.
Hard running there.
You want to make play calling easy
cut it
for
up,
an
making
offensive
me all
coordinator?
that shit.
Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Balls and fired complete. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
That shit was weak, and I knew exactly where he was going.
Touchdown, Husker!
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. Powers through the defender. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete on the left to Williams. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the 1st half.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. That's going to wrap it up here in the 1st half. Stay tuned. 2nd half, not too far away. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. He'll He'll bring it out. It's Barney. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense.
I'm right there.
That's caught. It's Barney. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Finds his big tight end.
And they still let
Gets
you.
the ball
Oh
up to the
my God.
50-yard line, and it'll be first down. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that crow route.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The run inside. It's Williams. Gain of 9 on that one. Third down and short. He needs a yard. Kansas State pushing the pace. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Off the play fake. Now rolling to the left.
Big.
Intercepted. Big play. Stop.
Why didn't I just hold it?
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Going to take a shot.
Give me that. Oh my God.
Take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Tie ball game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Rushes on him.
Oh my fucking God.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
It'll be 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this
God
afternoon.
damn.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He'll pitch it. Running hard and getting 6
like,
yards out to the 26. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, going to the air. Snags it, and there's running room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up to the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Got it in the middle, it's open. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there. And
he had a whole 7 days prior to play, so I'm getting
Wildcats are facing third and inches. Now the play fake. Now sliding to his left. He's going to run. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense.
Oh, my God.
Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Right, this big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first.
Oh, my fucking
and that
God.
will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Tried to give it enough body English,
This
but he
shit sucks
missed
so
it.
bad,
And
man.
here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Oh, he wants it all. And that one's incomplete as they try to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth.
We both had it.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the lone running back. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Here's a hit.
Fuck.
Hit as he throws.
Good shit.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He wants to throw it. Under fire. On the move and looking. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really good job by this
I'm about to say, it's I would say you can do whatever you want because you're trying to win the game right now.
When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up
This
and
nigga
get
got
him
it.
on the ground.
Bruh,
Big
took
third
the
down.
words right out of my mouth,
And
bro.
they
Like,
can't get
what?
on top of it to down it, so that ball will
This
come out to
nigga
the
bombing
20.
that big.
Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
Come on, we gotta break
Right on
that.
the money. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Johnson looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Running inside, it's Jackson. There's a little room there.
Bro, must have go
Enough
down,
room to
nigga.
get into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the running On that play, it was the running back.
Get that ball
He
and go
made
to
him
the
pay.
And they'll
next
knock
gear.
it down for a 5-yard loss. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gonna take a shot. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with.
Oh my God.
He's got room. Smashes him with the stiff arm. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
The winner got an
Wide
interception.
receiver
The first play
going
of the
in
game.
motion. Off the RPO, complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Oh my God, I'm going for the
He
ball.
stopped right there, no gain on the play. 3rd and 4. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks the tackle. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. I said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run play action. Here's a throw downfield late. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Smacks him with the stiff arm. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Oh, he got loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Oh, let's go!
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Down in the end zone.
I was supposed to.
The defense gets the stop.
Oh, it was supposed to fall into his hand.
It's just not your day. Things just didn't work. And that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively, defensively? What can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent.
He should have caught it.
A little bit more to ensure
You done it on another one. Oh, I gotta turn that defense off. Oh, the damn sure got hella of shit. So what did pop up on yours for defense? Nothing? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can't even see who you had.
Glad to have you with us from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Kelly Short Stadium. We are gearing up for a showdown between these two teams representing their conferences and hoping to build some bragging rights. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Central Michigan Chippewas. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Bruce Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, checking in with the Chips head coach. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
I was supposed to get off this game a while ago.
The Chippewas headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
Probably after this.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The option look. Rides the option, he keeps it. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On the option. Crosses
There
the 30,
we go.
he's got a lane.
There
Running
we
wide
go.
open down the gut of the field. The 20. Touchdown, Syracuse.
There we go.
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. The run inside. It's Townsend. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Flores. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Orange Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Turns it on down the left side. Inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.